Hello, are you ready to play some of the daily New York Times games with me? My name is Mara, and this is Mindfully Crocheted Unraveled. Today I'm going to be unraveling the New York Times games, WORDLE, STRANDS, and Connections for Saturday, September 27th, 2025. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't already done your New York Times games for today, I always recommend that you pause this video and do that first so that I don't spoil your fun, and then come back and compare and see how we did. Of course, you can always follow along with me if you prefer, pick up some tips and tricks along the way. And I just ask that afterward if you would leave me a kind comment down below as to what you thought and how you did. All right, without further ado, I'm going to bring up my wheel of Wordle start words so that I can select my starting word for today. All right, we're going to shuffle these up, make it full screen, and here we go. Frame. Okay, I think that's the first time I've had that word. I'm going to pause my recording while I bring up my phone, and then we will get to solving Wordle. Okay, I have my phone screen pulled up. I'm going to open up the New York Times Games app. Remember that you don't have to download the app on your phone. You can play from a web browser, either on a computer, laptop, tablet, whatever. Okay. You can also use a web browser on your phone. You don't have to pay for the app. I just do to make it a little bit easier to see from my phone here, and so that we can avoid the ads. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to Wordle, guess your way to the correct word. Go ahead, add another day to your 397-day streak for September 27th, 2025. Here we go. Frame. A-M-E. All right. Ooh, oh my gosh. For a second, I was like, the first two letters. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have our first two letters. There's no E, A, or M. What about frown? Let's try that. I mean, how many FR words are there? Okay. No O, W, or N either. What are our vowels we have left? What about fruit? Fruit. Let's try that. That'll use our remaining vowels except for the Y, of course. Let's see. One of those has got to be in there. Okay. Oh, all right. So we know we have to just shift this over because we need a vowel in the third spot. So F-R-I, and then T would have to go next. Fritty, Friday, Fritz. Because they don't, whatever, I don't think frit is a word, but I don't think it can be S, so I'm pretty sure it needs to be Z, or unless I don't think there's an H. Frith, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Let's give it a try. All right, okay, Fritz. I mean, other than Fritz being a name, what is Fritz? Fritz. Let me look up the definition of Fritz out of curiosity. Okay. Definition of Fritz. Okay. Just a second here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, here we go. I'm not sure. Let me. Okay. A German, especially a soldier in the First World War, often used as a nickname. Okay. The Germans collectively. Well, there you go. All right, let's move on. Oh, well, I've played 735 games. My current and max streak are 398. I'm just a couple days away from a 400-day streak. Let's see if we can get there. All right, I got it in 4, which is my average. Let's move on to strands. Find hidden words and uncover the day's theme. Saturday, September 27th. Go ahead, add another day to your 81-day streak. Okay. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Up here, I'm seeing quiet. I'm going to try that. Okay, quiet. Quiet. Mum's the word. So are we talking like not making a lot of noise? Down in the lower left, I see hush. No. Okay, hushed. Okay. That's what it's looking like. Let's see. I'm seeing the word down here, although I know I just did it in reverse order. Quiet down. Mum's the word. Oh, okay. Over here, I see silent. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure down is probably part of the spanogram. I'm seeing noise. No, okay. All right. Pipe down. All right. And ironically, it's like going downward. So let's do that. Okay. Pipe down is the spanogram. All right. What do we have over here? Okay, I see muted. Okay, there was noiseless. All right, noiseless. And then, oh my goodness, we have one word left. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Inaudible. All right, there we go. Inaudible. Okay, I got 3 words, the spanogram, and then the remaining 3 words. My current and max streak are 82, but we all know it's more than that because I've been playing this game for many, many months before they started keeping track of statistics. Mum's the word. How did you do? That was fun. Okay, moving on to connections, group words that share a common thread. Go ahead, add another day to your 121-day streak. For September 27th, 2025, our 16 connections words are flipper, fritter, throw, kettle, tender, wing, trifle, popper, arm, warm, microwave, fiddle, stovetop, kind, thin, and sweet. Okay, well, I'm seeing a couple things, but okay, I see tender and wing and like popper or even a fritter. Chicken tender, chicken wings, chicken poppers. I'm not sure. Chicken fritters. I'm not sure about that. I also see, so like kettle, popper, microwave, and stovetop. And these are all like ways you can make popcorn, and popcorn is my favorite food. I wonder if I even have something with popcorn on it. So I feel like stovetop, microwave, kettle corn, popper, a popcorn popper, these all feel pretty good as ways you can make popcorn. So let me do a screenshot and see what else we might have. All right, well, there's still like tender and wing. But so I'm thinking those are probably not like in the same category, maybe. Let me switch over to, I mean, this one probably is yellow, but I'm going to pull up the yellow highlighter and see maybe there's also like fin, arm, flipper, wing, arm, fin, all like in the same position. I'm like, oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, this cold is getting to my my head. Let me switch over to green. There's also like warm, kind, sweet, and tender, maybe. Tender, you're a tender person, warm, kind, sweet. Yeah, all like descriptive words of niceness. Let me switch to blue. I guess I probably should do purple, but let me just do blue. And that leaves like fritter, throw, trifle, and fiddle. And if this is actually purple, then I feel like it's going to be maybe a fill in the blank or something. Apple fritter, apple throw, fritter. I don't know, fiddle, trifle and fritter, throw. I'm not sure, but you know what? Let me proceed with what I have here. Let me delete my screenshot. I'm going to go ahead, since popcorn's my favorite food, and submit this as an option. Oh, yes. Oh, and it's blue. Popcorn making methods. All right. Okay. I think wing, arm, fin, flipper. Next, let me try this. Yes, green. Okay. Appendages. All right. So tender, warm, kind, and sweet most likely would be our yellow category. And since I haven't figured out what the throw, trifle, fritter, fiddle is, that maybe I'll save it for last. Let me go ahead and submit this, hoping that I'm right. Could it be any other tender, kind, warm, sweet? I don't really feel like it can. So let me go ahead and submit this. All right, loving. All right, I said nice. Loving sounds better. Okay. All right, and by default, we get this. I'm going to go ahead and submit our purple category. Squander with away. Okay, I'll go back and look at that in a moment. I've completed 394 games. My current streak is 122. My max is 251. Not quite halfway to my max streak. All right, squander with away. So fiddle away, fritter away, throw away, obviously, trifle away. I mean, fiddle away, I've heard. Fritter away, I'm not sure if I have, but I mean, it makes sense. They all sound, trifle away. Yeah, squandering. Got it? Okay. So how did you do? Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Okay, let me stop sharing this. Whoops. Come back here. And thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you would, check out the links down in my description box below. I have a link to a playlist of all my New York Times games videos. Also, over on my channel, I have a playlist with all my content, including other games beside the New York Times games, some live streams where I've played puzzles and done some Sudoku and stuff. And so if you wouldn't mind checking that out. Also, I do have like some other crafts that I'll be, trying to make some videos of other craft, non-yarny crafts. So I'd appreciate it if you check out my other content. Also, you can check out my other channel, Mindfully Crocheted. As you can see the yarn behind me, crochet is my main thing, but I would really love it if you checked out that other channel as well. And there is a link to that channel in my description box. Okay, check out that video that YouTube is offering you right there. Don't forget to put a little play in your day, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more New York Times games. Take care and be kind.